Okay, I just came home from work and this was on my doorstep. I know what it is. I don't know if you know what it is, but I'm excited. I didn't expect it to be here. This early, should I say. It's a fucking Gjallahorn. As soon as I saw the description on the box, I knew what it was. Ooh. Hold on. Here's the Iron Gjallahorn with the sounds and the vibrating motor in there. Doesn't fire though. I will paint this to be gold and white. Ooh. Oops. I've already broken it. Oh! Oh my god. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's something I didn't expect it to do. Oh, what is this? Mega darts, okay. And regular NERF Elite darts. Let's bring the camera down. See the same shot. Good. Let's have a look. Here's the one of the legs. Other legs up there, probably somewhere else. Oh, it's not the leg, it's the hand. Oh, here it is. It's heavy. Heavier than the Iron Gjallahorn Pro. Also, that looks like shit. Like actual baby shit. This bit doesn't move. Okay, that's a bit of a letdown. Oh my god, that's awesome. It actually opens just like the game. You pull it. Oh, that is amazing. Okay. Also, just in time for his birthday, which is next week. Let's see, is there anything else I'm missing? I think those are just spaces. Knowing NERF and Hasbro. There's nothing else in there. Okay. Oh, this is a set angle. That's a little unfortunate. My scooter got wet and it's playing up in the background. Just ignore any beeps you hear. Okay, it's got a slot in the groove. That is in there and not coming out. So that's if you are going to paint like me, be aware that some parts will not come out once they go in. So we have one nicer looking round and 3 orange round, not rounds, these will be clips. And this goes on this way. Again, won't come off easy. Triggers, okay. mean, this is just a hollow tube. It does nothing compared to the rest of this. Let me go get some batteries. Hopefully it's double A. I can't find my screwdriver. I found my screwdriver. Alright. That's a spacer. Okay, so this is where the batteries are needed. Now, as far as I know, this is only going to be if you play the game. Yes! Double A's. Thank you, Hasbro. You're listening. For once. Ooh! That is cool. That looks very bright in the camera. It is pretty bright in person too. Which means it's pretty hard to actually aim down sights with this thing on. How do I turn it off is the question. Oh, this is a giant switch on the top. Alright. So, this back together. And then that just scuffed. That might have been me though. Does this actually lock on? That's kind of loose. That's a criticism, I'd say. Okay. I see. Okay. So this is only for elite darts, and these are just regular elite darts. But they're not like waffle heads or anything, whatever. But they are great with an orange tip. Actually, nice to have a more subdued color. You're still not going to lose them because of the orange tip. That's good. So it looks like they give us just enough elite rounds, which is kind of a shame because it'd be nice to have some spare in case you lose them. And I think there was only 2. No, there's 3. You have just enough mega rounds. Okay, I was kind of hoping it would fire both regular elite and mega rounds, or like one of the grenade launchers, like from the Fortnite grenade launcher. Fire one of those with a bunch of like either half darts or something to give you the wolf pack round effect. But it's cool that you actually get like these clips and nice plastic. Let's see what the thing says. Just how to load it, how to turn it on, how to change your batteries. Now, can it fire or can it load more than one? I don't think it can. It doesn't show it with more than one. And the text is tiny. I need a fucking magnifying glass for that. Okay. I mean, that'll just come up with some rubbing alcohol, I assume. This is a sticker, not a print, which is a bit of a shame because the NERF Gjallahorn, it was a print. So it's a bit of a shame. Okay, so it's... This definitely isn't coming out once it goes in. Which, I don't care, I just want to play with this thing. I don't care about painting it right now. Mind you, there are a bunch of screw holes everywhere. That would probably make it easier. Take apart. Oh! That was tight. Turn it on. Ooh, it is big and it is heavy. Interesting. Do these have air restrictors? Yes, they do. Wow. Okay. Pretty easy just to cut them out though. We'll use a Dremel or something. Make it look nice. So let's see. Is this all in shot? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's do the mega rounds. So they're less likely to get lost that way. Yes, you can only put one in at a time. Okay, clicks in. You can't just do that, so you have to close. Okay, so it only goes forwards a little bit, which is a little bit of a shame. Which it should come back more. I think I have to actually manually push this in. It won't come back on its own. Which hairs all over the place. It's a bit of a shame. So I guess close it. Now it will slide back. Okay. It's locked and loaded. Let's just check. Yeah, only one at a time. That is probably able to be worked around. When I take this thing apart, we'll see how easy it is just to make it just automatically slide back. It's probably a safety thing, and hopefully there's a way to just slide back without having to go in there, push this down. Okay, I could probably use some magnets for that to keep that on better, or glue it. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Let's check the size real quick. Ooh, not identical at all, in fact. Well, pretty close. See, a NERF Gjallahorn is slightly bigger than the Iron Gjallahorn prop, which I'm not sure how accurate that is. Knowing who made this, it's hard to tell. It is hard to tell. Could be either way, to be honest. Hasbro, I say knowing who knows this, because compared to Hasbro can be whatever. So, I don't know. Let's see. I need to shoot this or something. I don't want to lose the darts. Give me a minute. Okay, something I noticed is if you just tap it, that happens. So it's not the most secure thing. Again, might be some things I can do. And of course, because it's slid forwards, the internal mechanism is caused the thing to come up. So not the greatest. Notice the wolf head is actually like rubberized plastic. Anyway, let's fire this thing. Oh. Let's see if we do this. That's some strength. What? Oh, just leaning it forwards and it popped open. Okay, let's do some rapid fire, I guess. Okay, this actually does clip on better. I just wasn't pushing it in enough. Let's fire off some rounds. Let's move this a bit so I can get a better angle here. Oh, okay. My chair's taking up too much space. Okay, yeah, this is very, very professional. Alright, so... Okay. This comes off easy, that's good to know. It's made to fail before it breaks, and I prefer things that way. Easy. And I just felt... Okay, that's not so good. That isn't plastic on the other side, that's the sticker. That's just a hollow piece that clips in. So it's a hole covered up by a sticker. That's it's not so great for longevity. As I try to, there we go. Okay. Okay, that's really clipped on there. Now, how exclusive this is still unknown. It's pretty much me and everyone else, because will there be a bunch that goes to GameStop? Who knows? Okay. Let's pretend we're out. Just emptied it. We're gonna bring... Okay. No. Okay, the tripod has been brought all the way down. This can be a lot easier to get this all in shot. Okay. And I'm gonna go like that. Let's see if you can, with my feet here, basically cradling the tripod with my legs, whatever. Okay. So it's locked and loaded right now, which okay, so you don't have to dry fire it to unlock it, which is good. So I just dry fired it. I did feel a little bit of air pushing it back, which is a good sign. Without the air restrictors, this thing might be insane. Alright, so little not smooth, that's what I'm trying to say, but okay. I pulled the trigger and the whole upper of the gun just went forwards. Maybe I didn't cock it as all the way. Okay, that was a definitely deep click there. Okay, seeing it from a different angle, maybe not as strong of a shot, but whatever. That's not the easiest to get into. And that's not because the camera's in the way. These are a bit slippery. I can definitely feel there's some mold release on there. Again, I just want to, you know, pull it all back, but that's cool that it does that at least. Let's see if I can, I don't know if I can get close enough. What I'll have to do is, we will flip the camera. Whoa, everything's up. That's the wrong. There we go. Oh no, everything is upside down. Okay, we're back. Oh. Now you can actually look down the sights. I'm actually going to turn the light off so you can see what's on the other side. As you can see, it does have a prism effect. And you can actually see what you're hitting through the scope when the light is off. So again, show the. I mean, it is a lot more real-world rocket launcher than Magic Space rocket launcher, which I guess there are physical limitations they have to deal with, but you'd hope. Okay. 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 That's there's a lot of feelings coming through right now for this thing. Is it overpriced? Oh god, yes it is. But is it the only firing Gjallahorn that you can get? Yeah. Is it as good as it could be? No. But there might be ways to fix that. Unfortunately, some things can't be fixed, and that's a bit of a shame. But at least I have an actual firing Gjallahorn, and I have 2 Gjallahorns in real life now, which is awesome. And I'm gonna paint this up, paint all the orange in gold, which most of this looks like inset plastic, which means it will just come right out. Once I unscrew it, I might have to cut some tabs on the inside. I'll glue it back together, and this thing is going to look beautiful once it's all painted up. Paint the barrels parts black, and of course, if you're going to paint the barrels black or whatever, don't take this to a NERF war. Don't take this to a NERF war at all, actually. Apart from the gimmick of it, it's not that great. Is it unique in the way that it's a clip-fed, I'll use that word loosely, because you're more like it's more like you're firing a round as opposed to a clip, because all of the projectiles inside get shot at once. But it is unique in the way that, yes, you can fire 3 rounds at once out of this style of loading mechanism. There are third-party NERF guns where you can fire 3 rounds at once through a similar sort of mechanism. I'm curious what the springs are like in here, how easy they are to replace and upgrade and everything. There is going to be one thing that's going to be holding this back, of course, and that is the actual mechanism at the top for reloading. I applaud the effort they went through to get it as accurate as it is. However, it is not perfect, like I said, and the fact that you can't move this front handle, you can't move this handle here. It's all molded in. That's set in. Again, that's set in for playability, but this thing is not going to be used in a NERF war by a child, I don't think, because it is kind of heavy. I would be surprised if a kid can run around with this thing, or an average kid, should I say. I mean, of course there's going to be some sort of crazy bodybuilder kid out there. So yeah, drawbacks of it. That's cool. This doesn't quite come up far enough to be able to take it out easy. Your fingers really have to work around, and see, that's, it appears that it's meant to come up more. Let's see if we'll give it another go. We might have to be a bit forceful with it, like how forceful you have to be to draw it back. The grip on top of here isn't as good as I would like it to be. That could just be like residual mold release on these orange parts, and that's making that a bit harder to grip onto. But let's give that a go again. Okay, it does actually come up. If you really push it hard, this bit does come up properly, and you can take it out a lot easier. And of course, you'll just Now, okay, it has a guiding slot here, which it doesn't need this. It really doesn't need this, and in fact, that is... It does and it doesn't need it. I see now it does, because this is what it uses to push it out. But if it didn't have this, and they were able to somehow work around that and have it still pop out, this thing loading in would be a lot easier. Unfortunately, it's not. This isn't flared around here, not a flared magwell. Unfortunately, the slot that this part is going into, it's not flared out. Very easy to do with some sandpaper or Dremel, but again, it shouldn't be something that you have to do when you pay the price that you do for this thing. But yeah, you grab around and you really just want to slide it. Just, yeah, actually went in that time. Now really what you want to do is do that is in, and you just want to, you know, you just want to pull the whole thing back, but that ain't gonna work. You have to go in and push it down. That's your trigger release there, by the looks of it. That's what actually causes air to go through this. Again, could be better. Probably will be better once you mod it. Put some oil in there, put some grease, whatever, and that is interesting. You can actually pull it back with the door open, and will it fire? Wow, a Nerf gun without a loading jam door stopping mechanism. That's kind of rare. Also, I can see in here these are clips, so yes, this is all just clipped in. That's going to be very easy to just, in fact, I can already loosen that out. That's good. That's good. I wish, the only reason that I could look past a lot of this in here, especially if you're pushing it down, if it was easier to put your hand in there, because I can only put 3 fingers in there. My hands are pretty small. I can only really put 3 fingers in there. That's good as jam release, but you're not going to get any jams with this thing really. And if you did, I think you'd have to take the whole thing apart, because there's a big hole in there, and I don't think that's really going to work. To get this stuff out. Again, you just can't pull it back with this open. That's sad, to be honest. Like, this is just a flop. There's a piece in here that it locks into, and I'm guessing it's to get an air seal, but I don't think that is worth having to do this. I mean, you don't have to do that, but you do have to do that first bit. At least you can grab onto here and pull it back. The light is way too bright. I wouldn't recommend actually staring into that with the light on. You're actually going to damage your eyes, likely. That brightness and that hue red is going to actually damage your eyes, so I wouldn't advise that. So let's have a look at the barrel before we go, because I'm kind of curious what it looks like in there. And yes, you can see, and you can't really see on camera, but I can see in person that I can see right down into those 3 points. So that is just a giant hollow barrel. Interesting. Okay, I think I've said what I wanted to say about this thing. One more thing. The fact this is like rubberized plastic is going to be a bit of a pain to paint, and I'm never going to want to touch that once that is painted. I can try some special paint strip. Well, anyway, before I go into a tangent, I think I've said what I wanted to say about this thing overall. If you're a really big Destiny fan and get it, you're gonna love the fact that you have a firing Gjallahorn if you didn't get the original prop. And the thing is, I think this is about the same price, if not cheaper than the original one. This is bigger and it has the whole mechanisms to it. Yeah, you are losing a little bit of functionality with, you know, some of the actual attachments or parts that are meant to move on here, but not the biggest thing, I guess. I say I guess, but I know how much I paid for this. But I still cannot say I don't like it. It is cool to actually have a firing Gjallahorn. Now, if only they have sounds in there with those lights, that would have been cool. Oh well. Hope you enjoyed this. This will be the first video of the year. I am working on something, 2 longer form videos, where me and a bunch of clanmates got drunk and did some raids. And it was a real fun time, and it's going to take its time to edit and everything, but it's all ready pretty much. Just gotta get on there and do the grind to edit it out. And I will say, video editing programs, I am done with. Fucking Vegas Pro, that program sucks so much, and I am now going to use the DaVinci Resolve. Better features, better saving systems, will not crash, and will recognize any video file that you put in it. Unlike that, fuck you Sony Vegas. Bye for now, hit like and subscribe, whatever, you know the shit. Goodbye.